Today we got Tom Green on This Is Not Happening, Celebrity Apprentice. Y'all ready for this one? Let's run it, baby. Let's get it. Let's go.
Andrew Dice Clay looks at Donald Trump. He says, "Donnie, there wasn't enough cream cheese in the bagels in the green room." The president says, "Andrew, whose problem is that?" He says, "It's your problem, Donnie. It's your problem." "Andrew, you're fired."
Oh, damn. Well, y'all ever watch Celebrity Apprentice? I remember the show, but I never sat down and watched an episode. You know what I'm saying? I know who Tom Green is, but I've never watched an episode of Celebrity Apprentice. So I don't know what happened there. You feel me?
Welcome to This Is Not Happening. I'm your host, Roy Wood Jr. Some say it only lasts 15 minutes. Some people are gonna tell you it's a mythical creature that lives at the bottom of the rainbow. Some will tell you not to overdo it.
Damn. That's a lot of coke. Holy crap. That is a lot of coke. What's he talking about, though? Fame or something?
But if you ask me, I say, enjoy it while it lasts.
Okay, that's what I thought, man. They showed all the like all the vices and everything that comes with the fame during the intro. So it made sense, you feel me?
He's a legend in the game. 2 words, Tom Green.
Let's get it. Hold on, what year is this?
I don't like talking politics, but
4 years ago.
it's hard for me to not talk politics when I'm on stage doing stand-up because I know the president.
Oh, okay. Donald Trump was that was his show, Celebrity Apprentice. There we go.
And that's my story today.
There we go. That's what it is.
I know the president. I know the president of the United States. He fired me on the Celebrity Apprentice. He screamed at me when he fired me.
Damn.
He didn't scream at the other celebrities. He didn't scream at Brian McKnight. Whoever the fuck that is. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. The president fired me. You know, I watched The Celebrity Apprentice. I used to watch that show, and I thought I could win that. I could win that business competition. So when they asked me to do the show, I thought, this is great. I'm going to do The Celebrity Apprentice. I'm going to win this thing, and I studied the show. I studied all the strategy. I got the tapes. I was going to win this thing.
He committed.
Episode 1. I showed up. I didn't know who the other celebrities were going to be. In walks my good friend, Andrew Dice Clay.
Okay.
One of the great stand-up comedians in history. And my good friend. I'd known Andrew Dice Clay for 10 years. He used to come do my internet television show. I was doing an internet TV show on the internet from my living room. Yeah, my career was going pretty well.
Yo, you know what though? At this day and age, you could be killing it doing that. You feel me? Oh, but you know what? This right here was pre-pandemic. This was 4 years ago. So this was 2018. You know what I'm saying? Nothing that we went through has started happening yet. You feel me?
Immediately when Andrew walked in, I thought, okay, this is going to throw my whole strategy out the window. Because whenever I'm hanging out with Andrew Dice Clay, we like to mess around with people. We'll get in fake arguments just to confuse people around us. So in the first episode of The Celebrity Apprentice, season 2,
Plug.
the president gave us a challenge. We had to make cupcakes. I guess
What?
the president figured that would be a good business competition.
Hold on, why does he keep referring to Donald Trump as the president, bro? Is he like just flexing that he knows him? You know what I'm saying? The president.
So I'm making cupcakes with Andrew Dice Clay. We start messing with the people around us. Andrew gets mad. He says, Tommy, you're not putting enough sugar in the batter. I say, calm down, Andrew, calm down. Clint Black and Scott Hamilton are looking at us. Wow, these guys really seem to know each other. So now we had an alliance against us, right?
Right.
Andrew Dice Clay and I were too familiar. Clint Black didn't like me. Country star Clint Black. I don't want to say anything bad about Clint Black, but that guy's a fucking asshole. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. So we finish our cupcake challenge. We go to the boardroom. Everyone hears that we've been yelling at each other. The President of the United States says to Andrew Dice Clay, Andrew, I hear there was a problem today. Andrew Dice Clay looks at Donald Trump. He says, Donnie, there wasn't enough cream cheese in the bagels in the green room. The President says, Andrew, who...
Now that there's more context to it, you know what I'm saying? It makes sense. It makes sense.
Cheese and the bagels in the green room. The President says, Andrew, whose problem is that? He says, it's your problem, Donnie. It's your problem. Andrew, you're fired.
Oh.
So now my friend,
Just like
my
that?
only ally, is fired.
Wow. That sucks, bro. He gotta ride Dolo now.
I'm all alone with Jesse James, Clint Black, Herschel Walker, and Dennis Rodman.
Oh, Dennis Rodman was there too?
Episode 2. Olympic gold medalist figure skater Scott Hamilton is the project manager.
Okay.
Our task is to make a commercial campaign for a shoe company that starts with the letter Z. Okay? Doesn't matter which one, but it starts with the letter Z. He suggests to us that we do a campaign called EEE. Energy, enthusiasm, excitement. I look at Scott and I say, that's the stupidest fucking idea I've ever heard.
Yeah, that sounds like something you would do for like an energy drink, bro. Not, you know what I'm saying? Not for a shoe company. He kept it a buck though. He kept it 100 with
This
him.
did not ingratiate me to my team members. We lost the challenge. We go into the boardroom. I don't know if you're familiar with the rules of The Apprentice, but the President of the United States says to Olympic figure skater Scott Hamilton, Scott, you get to fire one person. Who are you bringing into the boardroom today?
Damn.
You can bring 2 people into the boardroom. Who are you bringing in? And Scott Hamilton says, Mr. Trump, I know I can bring 2 people into the boardroom, but I'm only bringing 1 person into the boardroom, and that's Tom, because Tom deserves to get fired.
Son.
He says, fine, and we walk out into the hallway, and we wait around, and the other cast members leave, and then we go back into the boardroom.
Okay.
I look at the President of the United States. And I say, I know, Mr. Trump, that Scott doesn't think I did a very good job, but I think the reason that we lost this challenge was because his idea was to call the campaign EEE. It starts with a Z, and that's the stupidest idea I've ever heard. And Donald Trump looked at me and said, you know, Tom, I think you're right. Scott, you're fired.
Oh, my God.
I got Scott Hamilton fired. I got Scott Hamilton fired.
He flipped it, bro. He flipped it because Scott went full-blown Karen on Tom. You know what I'm saying? He was like, no, Trump, there's no need to bring 2 people in here. Tom needs to go, and I'm going to bring him in. And he ended up getting fired. That's what you get, bro. That's what you get, bro. Let's keep going, though. So far, so good, man. Low-key, I might have to check out Celebrity Apprentice somehow, some way. You feel me? Let me know in the comments if you indeed watched it. Let me know your thoughts on it. Should I watch it or not?
Yeah. I got Scott Hamilton fired. I'm not bitter or anything, but I was 8 years ago. I'm fine now. Episode 3.
He's counting down the episodes, bro.
The President of the United States walks in the room. Says, now we're going to decide who is the project manager this week for each team. It was the men versus the women. I raise my hand. I say, Mr. Trump, I would like to be the project manager.
Okay.
The whole team looks at each other. They say, fine. On the ladies' side, the late, great, legendary Joan Rivers.
Oh, wow. Good stuff, good stuff.
She is the project manager for the ladies. Then Mr. Trump, the president, says, okay, your challenge this week is who can sell the most wedding dresses.
Oh. You know the women got that one in the bag, bro.
Who do you think is going to sell more wedding dresses? Me and Dennis Rodman or Joan Rivers and Khloe Kardashian?
Right. Yeah, that's grimy.
So needless to say, things didn't go well. My entire team now had an alliance against me. They mutinied. Everyone had a job. Clint Black was supposed to do the promotion and marketing. He didn't do it. Brian McKnight was supposed to do some stupid thing. I don't know. He didn't do it. We lost the challenge. At the end of the day, after working hard, trying to sell wedding dresses, Dennis Rodman leaned to me and he said, hey, Tom, you want to go out for a drink? So I went out for a drink with Dennis Rodman.
That doesn't sound good, bro.
The president fired me because I went out drinking with Dennis Rodman. On the night I was the project manager.
Damn.
I mean, this is why sometimes I question the president's judgment. I mean, what are you supposed to do? You're a kid from Canada. You're in New York City.
That's
a 7-foot-tall cross-dressing basketball champion asks you out on a date. You say yes, right? It's Dennis Rodman, right? It's Dennis Rodman. The guy's a legend. He's probably going to pick you up, take you out for a steak dinner. You head out for a night on the town. You have some cranberry vodkas. You hit the strip club. At the end of the evening, you head back to the hotel. If you're lucky, he doesn't have sex with you. That's what I call a backcourt violation. Okay.
Oh, dang.
Little basketball joke.
That was good. That was good. He should have.
I don't know.
He should have let it. You know what I'm saying? Let the joke right out. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Little basketball joke. I don't know. I guess as a Canadian, sometimes I feel
like he might have improvised that because he like cut it he cut it short too quick. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't let the joke play out.
I don't know. I guess as a Canadian, sometimes I feel odd talking politics during this strange year in America. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, what do I got to do with it, right? I know things could go bad, but if things really go bad, I'm just going to move home to Canada. We're building a wall. Going to make Donald Trump pay for it. But if I can say one thing, I will say that it does demystify the presidency when you know the president. I know the president personally. The president knows me. Anyone who knows me should probably not be president. Thank you very much, everybody.
Yo, Tom is that dude, man. Tom is that dude.